Hello everyone, Vanguard of Valor here, and welcome back to another episode of FTL on board the VSS Violence. With Warrior, Brawler, Fighter, and our Accountant, we have increased our numbers significantly with 4 more crew, 2 more NGs, another Mantis, and a Slug for good measure. In addition to that, our ship is heavily outfitted now with level 5 engines, level 4 shields, which is awesome, and fully powered cloaking devices, teleporters, and med bays, not to mention some other upgrades sprinkled here and there. We've also got a good heap of scrap in reserve and some pretty decent weapons now. All that remains to do is seeing if we can move forwards and continue our rampage of terror across the galaxy. Finding some new weaponry would be a good idea against the boss, but otherwise we are doing pretty darn good. So let's get moving here through Sector 7 and see what we can do. Is that a sun or an asteroid field? That's a sun, we're not going there. Let's see what's up directly in front of us. What have we here? We overhear Mantis comm chatter. They say, "Agreed. Next ship is your turn. Good hunting." They don't see us yet, but we decide to attack the ship anyway. Here we go. They're going to be boarding us with a pair of Mantises. Luckily for us, we have 4 Mantises to fight them off with. Kazak and Fighter, get in there and kill Fish and Vivimord. It's quite the names they've got. Now, they do have a med bay on board this ship, so we're going to need to power up our Hermes missiles in order to fight these guys, because we cannot let them keep that system active. However, in the meantime, we are going to teleport our crew into their weapons bay. Oh no, they are right on us. Getting out of the weapons bay in that case, we are going to actually go into something a little bit tighter quarters, into their engines. Oh good, one of the NG came in, which means they're not going to be able to attack us while we're in here with both of their Mantises, which will seriously cripple their firepower. Keep moving. How are these guys doing in the fight? Fighter, you're not doing the best there. Fish is actually getting the upper hand on you. That's not so good. Oh, I messed up. Fighter was supposed to be in there. Warrior and Brawler are the ones aboard the enemy ship, aren't they? Yep. Well, that was unintentional. That's okay, though. These guys get the chance to prove their worth against some real enemies. They're probably going to have a hard time in this fight, though, because they are significantly outgunned. Oh, wow, that's a lot of bombs. Let us just dodge that, shall we? I think we shall. Zoop, no thank you. Alright, these guys are going to go heal up, because otherwise they're going to wind up dead. We're also going to power up our med bay. He's going to run into the med bay himself. We should be able to hit the rocket right about now. Good, that actually killed 2 people. That makes things a bit easier for us. They run into our helm, which is definitely not ideal. But we should be able to charge our Mantises back in to clear them out. So get in there, folks. We are still cloaked out, so we should be fine. And now we have our dodge capabilities back up to full. We've killed the people on their ship, so we're going to call our dudes back over. Like so. Zoop, and they went back to their ship. That wasn't exactly what I had in mind. Although one of them did die in transit. That's a little bit unfortunate, especially since we just killed the timer on that. So we're going to have to wait here a little bit while they are healing. Which does mean they're probably going to get another chance to shoot us in the face with deadly rockets. Because we didn't stop that breach missile yet. So it's going to be firing in about 3 seconds. And that's probably going to hurt us quite badly. Here it comes. There's nothing we can do about it at this stage. We could shoot another Hermes missile at this guy just for fun, but it is still going to hit us with the breach missile most likely. We did kill him, so they are going to... it didn't miss. It's going to hurt. With the crew dead, we were able to take the fuel out of storage, and we also gathered 72 scrap. That's pretty good. 3 fuel, 72 scrap. Oh! Ouch! And it hit us right in the med bay, too, right where everyone was sitting. Good thing everyone had full health when that thing hit, otherwise that would have been bad news. Alright, Mantises, you get out of there, you're not built for this. Accountant, you get in and fix the damage. You should be able to fix it before anything really bad happens. There we go. And I'll send you in some Mantises to help you repair. By that I mean get in there quicker when they actually start healing. There we go. That was an unfortunate timing thing there. If he hadn't teleported back to the ship just as I killed everyone off, things would have gone much better for me. Alright, so Kazak and Warrior. Warrior, you're going to hang it over here. We're actually send Kazak and Fighter in first like we had planned, so that our 2-stage battle strategy does actually wind up paying off, and our low-experienced people get the experience we need before having to fight the battleship. Rather, the flagship. So, send these guys ready for Wave 2 of the battle. Get people ready for their stations. And I think things are pretty much ready to go here. Alright, we have piles of money, heaps and heaps of money, and there's a store right over there to spend it on. So before we do that, we're going to make a little bit more of it. and then we'll go see what we can do. So let's jump over to this beacon. We'll go 1, 2, 3 to the store. Let us go and see what we can do. Someone else to fight? Oh yes indeed. An advanced rebel automated ship remains stationed near a small rebel space station. Sensors indicate that it is a storage vessel for military goods. Alright then, well let's try and get that storage cache. Here we go. They have immediately gone invisible. They've got a lot of rockets too, and a heavy ion. It's not so good for us. We're going to need to put power into weaponry. They have no shields however, so we're going to be using a pike beam for this one. Power out of the cloak, because we don't need, this thingy, teleporter, because we don't need any power there at the moment. And we should be able to do some damage once these guys become visible again. At the moment, the only dangerous thing on them is those rocket launchers. And there they go firing, so we're going to dodge them now. Give ourselves as long as possible before they fire again, and give ourselves time to charge up our own weapons. Fortunately, since we don't have stealth weapons, when they fire, it is immediately going to decharge our cloak, so we're going to wait out until at least the best possible time. Now we fly across there, and Hermes missile where? We can hit them with weapons, make them a lot less dangerous, but we have a low chance of actually hitting them. Since they don't have shields, they're likely to have really high dodge chance. We're going to wait a second, and now fire the pike beam. Aha! We hit them fully in the helm. They only had one level in the helm. That's strange. So they lost all of their ability to dodge immediately. That worked out in the best for us, because now the only weapon they have active is the Ion Blast Mark II. So they can't actually hurt us, or really do all that much, because our dodge chance is pretty darn high at 45%. Fantabulous. So we're going to fire across here with the pike beam, and we're going to launch another Hermes missile just for fun, since we have so many of them. Since we have 35, now 34 now, we might as well spend what we got. We had 43 scrap from the broken ship, and when we investigate the station, we find that the station was a storage site for military-grade weapons. We find 33 scrap and a hull missile. Well, that's not much better than our Hermes. Hermes missiles are pretty darn good. It does fire a little bit slower, yeah, and doesn't necessarily do as much damage, especially if we don't want to shoot empty rooms. So we're going to be holding on to the weapons we've got, and we'll be selling that hull missile. Let's jump ahead to this this enemy-filled beacon. Ooh, there must have been rich pickings for pirates around here up until the war broke. The pirate we encounter looks worn down but hungry, so we're gonna have to fight them. Okay, I'm cool with that. This is a two-shot laser, yes indeed, so we should be able to use these to get through their defenses pretty easily, and then we're going to need to relocate power into teleportation to get in there and wreak havoc on these poor unfortunate souls. Start taking out that Zoltan shield. There we go. They're not too scary, although this thing, Burst Laser Mark III, is always dangerous. Let's fire this across here, hit 5 rooms. Fire, fire, fire. That should knock it out. No, not quite. We did them one more time before we can knock them out. And here comes the big bad laser. If these all hit, no, we're good. Oh, maybe not good. If that mini laser fires right now, we could be in trouble. We're going to fire our laser, and if they fire again in a second, we're going to cloak. But as it stands, we're going to jump into their ship and wreak some havoc, like I said. So, power into the teleporter, jump our 2 first people into the shield room, and start killing that there Zoltan. He would probably be able to run away, because they're not the best fighters. Yeah, he got away. Chase them into the medbay and see if you can kill them in there just for fun. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. You got him, nicely done. Okay, get out of there. Go fight their shields, I think. Give yourself something interesting, and that will draw them away from the system they were currently in. Perfect. I'm going to cloak out of this just for fun, just to make sure we don't get killed here. And we're going to chase him into the medbay, just because, why not? They can't survive in there anyway. Nice try. There are no more life signs remaining on the ship, so we strip it of useful materials, getting a fuel, 2 missiles, and 75 scrap. There we go. Free money, dead Zoltan. Thank you kindly. Send them back over to the medbay, power up that medbay to full speed, just for a quick second there, and all done. That's very nice. You can't not like that max speed healing. 415 scrap. We need something to spend it on. It's probably going to be weaponry, so we can boost our offensive capabilities up to maximum potential. Although, I'm not entirely sure what we're looking to do here. So let's jump to the store. There's another one over there, so we don't need to waste our money if we can't all spend it. But let's see what the store has to offer to begin with. If they have some good augments, we can take them too, maybe. A message arrives saying, "Your scrap, ours, our weapons for you." We're about to raise the shields when we realize it's just an NG trader looking for a trade. Well, stealth weapons, what do you know? I'll take it. Thank you. Drone control, I'll take it. System repair drone, though, blech. don't want a system repair drone, but I'll hold on to them for the time being, I suppose. We're also going to sell our hull missile, because I don't want that, and probably our small bomb too, because I don't really want that either anymore. Long-range scanners we've already got. We could buy some repairs, but there's no point. And we could buy some fuel, but there's no point. So we're not going to worry about it. We're going to hold on to our excess money, and we're going to keep moving. So this is going to be for a defense drone later on, but for the time being, we don't have one. So let's see if we can get one over here. Ooh, we could go 1, 2, 3. I can't make that jump though, can we? If we do that, we'd have 1 jump, 2 jumps, 3 jumps. Yeah, maybe we could. If we can get 1, 2, 3, and then make it over here, that'd be good. Why not try it? The thing is, I'm worried about this jump. If we have to go 1, 2, 3 afterwards, we're probably going to run out of space, because we'll go 1, 2, 3, whatever. Let's just do it. Let's not worry about it, and let's just go explore. So we find a ship without life forms within a nearby dense asteroid field, giving off the distress call. We decide to investigate and search for the ship. Oh, we find what appears to be pieces of a derelict ship coated with ice or crystal, but before we have a chance to dock, a few asteroids get past our shields and damage our engines. We'll have to run away. Well, that's lame, because we couldn't have done anything with the crystal pod had we found it anyway. Let's keep moving over this way, finding a nearby pirate with advanced hacking tools trying to shut down our engines. Our crew keeps them barely operational, we move in for the attack. These guys have 1,000,000 NG, holy monkeys. I don't even know what I'm saying. They also have no med bay, so this is going to be Murder Town, Fun Town for these guys. Literally nothing to stand in their way. They do have breach missiles though, so that doesn't sound like the best deal. Let's jump in there and start wreaking havoc. You get in there. You guys get in for backup, because they're going to come in and start dying at incredible speeds. We should be ready to dodge that rocket when it fires, but we shouldn't have to worry about that for a minute or two. And we'll send in wave 2. Here comes that rocket, so we're going to dodge right about now. Nice try, gentlemen. You're not getting anything from us. There's 1 dead NG. There's 1 dead human. They changed battle stations. There's another dead NG. They should change battle stations again. No, it looks like they're comfortable dying where they are. Now, we also leveled up one of our crew there. Fighter is now level 2 fighter. Awesome. Kazakh is also level 2. Level 1, rather. Working on level 2. And we are all done here. With the pirate ship disabled, our engines come back online and we salvage 2 fuel and 38 scrap from their ship. That's a pretty terrible reward. That's weird. Very, very low reward. I guess these pirates were not all that wealthy after all. Send these guys into the med bay to heal up. Everyone needs a heal, so we can power up to maximum frequency. Super heals. Alright, get these guys out of there, send you in there, and put people where I want them. Kazakh in there, and Fighter in there. I'm glad everyone got to live up to their fighting style. An accountant is leading the ship, which is also kind of fun. So let's keep moving and see if we can get where we wanted to go, or if we're going to have to work our way somewhere else. Here we are, finding a Mantis ship engaging a civilian. Sparks fly about the cockpit as he yells, "Stay out of this, human, else you are next." Well, that doesn't sound that appealing. Let's just kill them. Aid them, civilians. We frown, powering up the weapons and prepare to engage the Mantis ship. Not today, pal. Alright, so they got a Paramantis who are going to be boarding us in a second. That is perfectly fine by me. They jump into our drone bay, our newly powered up drone control. Let's send some people in there to fight them. And they have a med bay, so we're gonna try and send our skilled fighters to kill this guy in the shield room before he manages to get away. So we are going to power up the teleporter and power them into the shield room. Since he has to run through them, oh no, they're sending him back up. He's probably gonna manage to get away, no problem. Also, these guys are apparently really good fighters because they're wrecking Fighter and Kazakh. That's unfortunate, but there's not a whole lot we can do about it. Their weaponry isn't too dangerous, so I'm not too worried at the moment. But we are probably going to have to head back in and hide for a minute here with these guys, otherwise we're going to get overwhelmed. They are running back to the med bay, so we're going to Hermes missile that right now. We're taking some damage in here, so I'm going to send them into the med bay to get healed. If we hit them, perfect. Send them into the med bay to kill them where they are weakest. These guys are about to do damage there, but that's okay. That's perfectly fine by me. We are going to quickly power up the med bay, and as soon as we kill the crew who are remaining on board the ship, these guys should teleport back. Down goes down, 1 goes 2 down. Oh no, they stayed there, so we're going to go in and murder them in close combat. And there's not a whole lot they can do about it. 1, 2, 3, here they teleported back. One of them died in transit, and the other one walks willingly to his death. No more life signs are detected on the pirate ship, so we gather a missile, a drone part, and 63 scrap from the wreckage. And we contact the civilians. They say that the sector has become increasingly dangerous for Friends of the Federation. They also thank us and repair some of our hull damage. Well, no problem there, friend. I did need some repairs anyway. We are going to put power back into the teleporter to get our crew back off that ship, and then heal up our tired warriors. Nice job there, Mantises. You actually managed to repair something in less than 5 days. Alright, get the rest of our Mantis boarding party filled back up there and send them in to fight. These guys do need a whole pile more experience before they're really maximum viability, but as it stands, they're doing a pretty good job. Alright, 450 scrap, that's so much. We have another store we can reach, so let's go over and see if they have anything better for us to buy. I doubt it, but let's take a look. Energy ship hails, saying, engine upgrade necessary for travel home, sale of equipment necessary for engine upgrade. No, I'm going to be able to help you with that. Unfortunately, since you only have a defense drone Mark II, that is not interesting to me, nor is an FTL jammer or scrap recovery arm at this point in the game. If we were able to get this earlier, that would have been great, and an FTL jammer is just generally not that great. Anti-ship drones might be fun though, if we have power to spare, but I don't really think we're going to have that much power to spare, so I don't really feel like buying one. In the meantime, however, we might as well. There's nothing to buy, nothing to sell. Whatever. Let us come out of here and keep on moving. So how many jumps do we have left? We've got 1, 2, 3. Looks like only 3 jumps left before we have to be out of here. So let's jump over this way and see what we can see. What have we at this beacon? We find a Federation encrypted signal being broadcast from a nearby planet. I'm not keen on losing crew at this point, but let's send a away party to investigate. We find a secret Federation outpost. They're regrettably out of supplies, but are eager to tell us of another secret base. They give us coordinates, but after examining our map, we realize we just won't have time and need to get to the Federation base. We leave the quest for another day. Well, that's lame, isn't it? There's a distress beacon over here. We can go see what they want. Why not? Let's go see what that distress beacon wants. We know it's a fight, but it might be interesting nonetheless. We get there and find a ship emitting the distress beacon. They say that they're out of fuel and can't get out of the Baron's sector. We agree to give them 2 fuel. Poop. And they give us 64 scrap. We have billions of scrap and nothing to spend it on. Can we make this double jump? If we go somewhere else, we'll be able to get here afterwards. I think we should. It looks like it's pretty close distance-wise. Let's take a little look here. Our first jump takes us from about here to about here. Our second jump should take us from about here to about there, right on the edge. So let's try it. I'm going to go for 2. There's not a whole lot to get here, because there's nothing at this beacon anyway. But let's see what there may be. Is there anything at all here that would make it worthwhile? Oh, free defense drone. That's exactly what we wanted. What do you know? Could not have asked for better than that. When we ask at a nearby station for aid, a friendly programmer gives us schematics for a defense drone Mark I, as well as 35 scrap. Thank you, my friend. That was perfect. Perfect. And let's jump to the exit just in time. Alright, here we go. We've arrived at the long-range beacon, where we find a ship refueling station. That's okay. I don't need any fuel, though. Thanks, guys. We're going to ignore the station and jump towards the last stand. Here we go. Wow! Into the future. What do we have here? We arrive at the heart of the last Federation fleet. Our access codes get us past initial security and a direct feed to the capital ship's war room. Admiral Tully speaks first, saying, "What is the meaning of this? Who are you? You're in a Mantis Cruiser. You couldn't possibly be Friends of the Federation." We explain our mission, and he is not all that believing. However, General Terzel of the Engie Brigade speaks up in our favor, saying that the intel suggests a potential counter to Rebel technology. We must risk everything, or risk saving nothing. I suppose having 3 engineers in our crew, 3 Engie, probably helped sway his favor. Let's see what happens when we explain the weakness of the enemy ship, being the Rebel Flagship. It just so happens that the control node of every other ship in the fleet is tied into the flagship, and if we take the flagship out, the other ships will be unable to effectively man combat. Let's see what happens when we explain this information. Tully responds after hearing this announcement. "It's settled," he says. "The rebels will be here in a matter of moments. We will do what we can to hold off all of their warships, but you alone must succeed in destroying this flagship. We will refuel your ship now, and our stations will offer help wherever possible. Good luck. He also gives us 10 fuel in addition to the repairs. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So, time to buy all them repairs. Actually, I should check, make sure there's no stores in range. No stores in range. Okay, let's waste all that money. So we're going to spend it on things that are fun. Buy some more power for our weaponry so that we can actually power all weapons if we need to get through their over shields for the level 3 stage. We're going to put some extra power into other systems, power up the doors, power up the helm even, power up oxygen, put some power into engines. How about drone bay? Sure. How about another one in the sensors? No, not the sensors. How about another one in the drone bay and another one in the oxygen? That sounds good to me. I'm going to power up our systems, make them as hard to destroy as possible. Bam! That's a whole pile of money spent, and we should be able to spend more shortly once we get a couple more fights on the way to that flagship. Unfortunately, they're going to cut us off here, which is going to make things irritating, but let's jump over this way and see what we can do. Let's make our way through enemy space. We arrive to see a number of Federation forward carriers and dreadnoughts. This must be a system of high importance to warrant such a fleet. I'm sure it is. Let's keep moving though. We've got to get to where we're going. I don't even know if we can make these jumps, but we're going to try anyway. Got to catch that flagship before it gets any further. Here we are. A rebel ship has been patrolling this region. As soon as we arrive, they begin their assault. They're all humans though, so I'm not too scared about this boarding party. They teleported into our cloaking room, but that's fine. We're going to send we'll send our inexperienced guys to kill them, and we'll send our experienced crew in to murder them where they live. They do have a medbay, but if we come in here and kill people in the shield room, we should be, no, in the weapons room, that'd be even better. We should be able to kill them before they can get away, especially since their crew is not coming to give them any assistance. The poor fools. That guy's going down. Oh, he just barely made it into the medbay. That's okay though, he's going to get hit in the face by a Hermes missile any second. Like so. We are going to cloak out now. Nice try, gentlemen. Smashed him in the face with a rocket. These guys are going down. Very nice. And they are dead. There's a fire in the medbay as well, which is good for us, but not so good for them. Which means Philip isn't even going to go in and try and fix it because it is burning. And down he goes. With the crew dead, we take all their fuel out of storage. There's another 5 additional unneeded fuel and 73 scrap. Fantastic. And let's teleport our crew back on board our ship. Get away from the dangers of the fires. Also, get our people healed up at maximum possible speed. Zoop! Very nice. Send you guys down here, send you in there, move people around a little bit, move them mantises. It's too bad we're never really going to have any good shooting skill because we just don't use our weapons often enough, but I suppose that doesn't really matter in the long run. Power up our engines a little bit more since we can, why not? Put an extra power bar in there, put some extra power in there. Done. Good enough for me. So, we need to keep moving here. Let us see where we can go. We only have one choice, and it's going to be overrun next turn. That's really lame. That's really, really lame. Okay, well, there's nothing we can do about it. Let's go over here and fight some angry rebels. The rebels have taken over this sector. The nearby scout turns to engage us, and we must flee before their cruisers open fire. Well, that's okay. They're going to teleport back on board of us again, and we're going to send our weaker battle crew this time again, because they will be perfectly set to kill these poor fools. I don't think we're actually going to do a whole lot to deal with them themselves on board their own ship, because we're not going to get anything forward anyway. Ooh, they are shooting lots of weapons, though. Let us cloak out here, and maybe we will send some people on board there just to give them some extra trouble. Let's send our crew in and kill the people in their weapons bay again, like last time. Slow down the refire rate on those things. That would be nice. Boy, these guys would level up now. That'd be fantastic, but I wouldn't expect that. And they've finished killing their crew, so we're going to send that. No, you stay here. Send them over to the med bay. We do need to Hermes missile the med bay, though, otherwise they're going to give us a hard time. There we go. Hit them with the missile. Get in there and kill the guy who's trying to repair the med bay, otherwise they're going to, again, like I said, make things difficult for us. Power up the healing factor in here. We could run away now, but I'd like to run, if we're going to run. No, I know that. I don't want to run yet. I want to see the map. Whatever. I want to check and make sure that we aren't going to be running into a fight if we're going to run before we spend all of our fantastic shield time recharging. But these guys are going to be dead before that is a problem anyway. Down he goes. There's no time to salvage the enemy ship, of course. We must jump away before the cruisers get in firing range. damage. All we get is 1 fuel. That's basically worthless to us, but that's okay. We're going to teleport back over here. We didn't take any damage, that's the upside of that battle. And we're going to send these guys to get healed as our systems come back to normal, and we should be able to move on without any more problems. And fight the flagship where it stands. Alright, power back into systems as intended. He's hanging out over there. Well, let's go and take a look over with them. And is there anything else I have to do before I go? No, we're good. Let's come over here and see what's up. Is there anything here? We arrive near a damaged and dilapidated space station. It appears to be abandoned, but we detect faint life signatures on board. I'm not interested in boarding a station and losing crew at this point. Let's scrap that debris. While waiting for our FTL to charge, we skirt around the edge of the station and collect 30 scrap. Good enough for me, honestly. I'm not interested in risking anything at this point. We could go straight here, but I'm gonna go here, fight these guys, and then wait for the flagship. Get ourselves a little bit more money and a little bit more battle experience before we go. The sheer scale of the destruction in the distance is almost breathtaking. Unfortunately, our position as an independent observer sure doesn't last for long. Okay, what do we have going on here? We got drones, defense drones, we got attack drones, we got anti-personnel drones. That's not exactly ideal, but that's okay. We're gonna deal with it anyway. We can send in 2 waves of fighters to really mess with the fact they only have 1 anti-personnel drone, and we should be good to go. All I'm worried about is these missiles, but if we put up our own defense drone, which we should be able to do pretty easily by turning off some of those extra engine levels, I didn't realize we had quite so much power in there. Defense drone online, thank you very much. We should be able to shoot those missiles down as they come, if we need to. They do also have Hermeses. I'm going to wait a second here and then shoot them in the this thing, medbay, and then we're going to teleport in and really mess up their day. They should shoot simultaneously, or maybe even a little bit faster than us. Yeah, simultaneously it looks like it is. You gonna hit that thing? Yes, you are. Although, oh, I forgot about that. Oh no, that's not good. This thing is gonna make our missiles ineffective. I hadn't thought about that. That is a very good point. That's going to be a big deal in the next stage of the Rebel Flagship, too, and we can't get past their drones. Maybe we'll just get in there and punch them in the face with some bullets and see how that does, because they're not going to miss us with the Hermes missiles. I'll take one more pot shot at it just for fun, see if it gets through, but it's not likely to happen. No. Okay, let's just teleport in there and start raising hell then. We're going to start by fighting them in the drone bay? That's not going to work though, just going to keep spamming drones at us. Let's fight them in the weapons bay first. That sounds like a good room to go fight them in if you ask me. And we're going to send our second wave of crew in there in a second, and they can also start attacking a nearby room. Probably going to be attacking the drone bay while these guys are over here. That would make things as easy as possible, I think. That guy's going to run for cover. We can't do anything about that until we've actually taken out these important rooms. They're going to send people to stop us, but I think we can give them enough trouble that they're not going to have an easy time of it. Depends on how well we can handle these drones and how quickly they spawn new ones in. So we're going to have to run away from this fight in a second, because Zaka's just about dead. Yes, indeed. And they just spawned another drone in instantly. So that's not ideal. That guy is going to die, I think. He did. We're going to teleport this wave out of the battle, so they actually have a chance at surviving. I have to make sure these guys don't get beaten down in the time it takes us to get our other crew healed back up. This is quite a back and forth battle here. We did kill one of their crew though. They had 5 to begin with, and they have 1 fewer now. These guys need to get out of there, so they're going to run away to a nearby room and see if they can actually teleport out safely. They can run around like crazy, giving the other team someone to chase, but in that time they will take some damage, unless we get really lucky, and let's get them out of there safely. Alright, that was not our best attempt at doing damage, but we did give them some trouble, so that's always fun. Okay, here comes another missile. Just for fun, we're going to cloak out. Oh, I can't do that right now. We're going to cloak out this one. Nice try. We shot it down anyway, so that's always fun. These guys are fully healed, so we're going to take power back out the medbay, put it back into our shields. Lovely. We are going to send these fine gentlemen down to our teleporter and get them into the fight once again. We really need to take out this drone bay, so we're going to teleport them directly into said drone bay and hope we can wear out their drone parts. We're also going to prepare to send our second wave of fighters into the something else, a different room. How about the helm this time? That would be an interesting room to go attack. I think, anyway. Oh, I forgot the drone heals in there. Let's get out of there. Fight them somewhere else. Come fight me where you are not auto-healing. That sounds much preferable to me. I'm actually not going to send our second wave in again. I messed this up by fighting them in a room that is disadvantageous to us. Although we may actually win this stage of the fight. There we go. Are they going to stump any more drones? No, there are no more drones. Okay, that's actually really good. We're going to teleport these guys back, send them into heal, and now we can worry about taking out the drone bay. Okay. It's a long fight here. This is an interesting strategic battle because we did have the lower hand. We had the disadvantage going into the fight. Let's see how things continue as we move forward. Let us use our cloak to dodge that missile just for fun. We shot it down anyway, but you never know. It's hard to trust these drones after how often they miss. Send these people into the drone bay. They're going to send people to stop us. We're going to send our second wave into the weapons, and they're going to send people in to stop us again. We may actually send them into shields just for fun, because that would mean we have a chance of killing these people as they try and run through this room. That would be fun. Let's try it. Let's send these guys into the shield room and see if they can intercept the people running for the med bay. Here they go. We'll get one. We didn't get one. We are destroying the drone bay, which will give us a chance to destroy the med bay later on. Also, since there's no more room in the med bay, these guys are more or less guaranteed to die. More or less. Not 100%, but it is pretty good odds. They are both dead. They send one person out to come out and try and fight us. Let's see how he does. Now what we can do is we can spam into the med bay with Fighter and Kazakh once they take another layer off that drone bay. May just leave them in there to get the fighting experience of destroying the room. That's always fun. Let's see how these guys do in here. Now, this isn't going to work. We definitely need more firepower focused in. He did level up, though, killing that room. That's always nice. And here comes another missile. You going to shoot that one down, too? Yes, you did. Very nice. Okay, their drone bay is offline enough that we could just shoot them. But this is kind of fun. Kazakh has now leveled up. We're going to move some people around a little bit to make sure that the people with more health, move them out of the room, back in the room, out of the room, back in the room, and move people back in. People with more health are in the rooms that we're going to be receiving enemies. Oh, they do not want to fight us. They're doing the really careful strategy, but that guy did go down at last. We have one more enemy crew on board the ship. Let's see how they can handle us. Come back in. We want to kill you. We got 4 mantises in here wrecking your stuff. Come in. Your shield room is almost destroyed. You want to be in here, otherwise you're going to have no shields. That wouldn't be healthy, would it? He's running away so fast. So fast. Maybe I should go and heal my guys up, though. They're out of missiles. That's hilarious. This is a long fight. I was not expecting it to take that long. Okay, come in here and fight us. I want to kill you. You're just going to hide in there? I'm going to have to shoot you, and you're not going to like it. Goodbye. Oh, he shot it down. They managed to... How did that repair? How did that thing get repaired? He's dead now anyway, but I don't know how that worked. They say that there isn't time to salvage the enemy ship, but our crew may off with a few nearby materials. Otherwise considered as 3 fuel, drone part, and 58 scrap. That's good enough for me. And we decide to get out of there. That was a long fight. Interesting, though, how you can really mess with people if you have this many boarders. 4 boarding people and 1 enemy ship, gives them a lot of things to think about. Also gives me something to think about, because when we were in the Rebel ship in second stage, what are we doing there? We are going to have some serious trouble with their drones stopping our missile offensive. But that's okay, we should be able to deal with it in other ways. Now, Kazakh and Fighter are also Tier 2 fighters, which is fantastic. We are all ready to go perfectly in time for fighting that flagship. So let's see about doing just that. We are going to jump forwards now. Actually, we're just going to wait here, right, and fight these flagship fools. Is there anything else I should spend my money on before we go? Not really. This is pointless, we don't need it. This is, we can't afford that, we can't do nothing. Let's buy the extra level here, just to make sure we don't run out of power in the radar for whatever reason. Let's wait right here. Actually, I should take this power out of here, because we put it into our defense drone to hopefully shoot down their boarding drones at first. Let us, oh no, this is the wrong phase. What am I talking about? Power back in there, power back in there. I don't know what I'm talking about. You can just ignore me. Let us wait here and fight the flagship. Here we go. This is it, the Rebel Flagship. If we can destroy this monstrosity, the Federation fleet will have a chance of surviving. There's no turning back. Absolutely not. They are cloaked as per usual, and that means they will be firing missiles shortly, but we have the perfect solution for that problem now, don't we? Let's teleport our crew in there and murder that system as soon as possible. They are spearing right now, so we're going to immediately jump into the room. There we go. Go kill them. These guys are going to come in here and chill out. And in the meantime, we're going to get ready to have to dodge the first salvo of rockets. Here it comes. Let's dodge them. Oh, it hit us anyway. My dodge was a second too slow, apparently. 111% evade, they still managed to hit us. Apparently 111 doesn't mean anything higher than, you know, 10, some. There's some chance you might evade. I should have teleported these guys in at first, but I didn't want to get them stuck there while the ship was cloaked and need to bring them back. So, I've decided we better play it safe. They did hit us with 2 of those shots, which is unfortunate. We're going to teleport our first crew back over because we'd rather have them over here for our full assault. We're going to actually pummel into the cloakroom, I think, to prevent them from doing what they are trying to do by charging in at maximum speed. We have leveled up our shields to full, which is excellent as well. What are we going to do here? We could just Hermes missile their medbay and charge people in there. That could be kind of fun. Let's try it. Hermes missile that room. Pow! Is that destroyed? Yes, it is. We are going to send our first wave of fighters in there. Prepare the second wave of fighters. Oh, you are injured. Ooh, that's not so good. Get you into the medbay. Quickly heal you. Power out of the cloak. Power it in there. Heal you. There we go. Power to there. Power back in there. Because we'll use that in a second. Power back them in there. And we need to get more people into that medbay before they start getting double teamed. Oh, there's not a whole lot I can do about that at present, as they are getting double teamed. If we can kill out all the crew in here in this first stage, we will have nothing to worry about in the upcoming parts of the battle. So, let us chill out. Alright, I could cloak, but this is not going to do anything. We really need to get in there and support our mantises. Oh, they're cloaked. Dang nabbit. That is the worst possible timing on that. Okay, we're back in there, and they're bringing more crew in as well. We're going to send some people into support roles to make sure they don't get crushed, because our first wave of fighters are not looking too healthy at the moment. We're actually going to send them into the... Oh, no! I always forget about those super doors. We may lose them here. How much health have they got? They've got 19. No, it's not okay. I'm going to send them quickly to hide in the corner of the room. Hope they don't get shot. They are getting shot. I can't do anything about this. If they die here, this is going to really suck for our long-term battle strategy. Send them back into position and teleport them out of the room. Did they die? No! Oh, that was so close to death. So close to death. So close to death. Hermes missile in that room, kill the remaining people. Pow! That killed not all of them, but 2 of them. That's good enough for me. Now we need to get those people back healthy as quickly as possible. You survived with like 1 health there, Brawler. That's incredibly close. And man, boarding this ship is just a dangerous thing if I'm not paying attention, and I never am ready for it. I should be. I should remember what goes on here, but I'm never prepared. Yeesh. Okay, well, you did a fantastic job there, gentlemen. Fighting off the enemy hordes. They now only have 3 crew left in there, which makes them a lot less dangerous. So we are going to fire 1 more Hermes missile into the room, and then teleport crew in there to finish off the rest of them. Pow! Might as well... Ooh, it's on fire. I'm going to wait till they put the fires out, then we'll go in. Plus, that should mean they have some extra damage to begin with. Also, don't need that power in there anymore. Let's put that into nothing. There's nothing worth putting it into at this stage. Oh, their medbay is completely burned out. Okay, let's just teleport in and start killing people. Let's kill this guy in the helm first. He's going to run through the fire room? No, he isn't. Smart man. Let's kill this guy. Oh, and they cloak at just the wrong time again, but that's okay. These guys have nowhere to go to heal, and we can easily handle a couple humans. They're going to die painful deaths, and then we will be able to do whatever we feel like in the internals of this ship. Down goes the main crew. Nice try. Okay, so now we have free reign to do what we please. We're going to send our crew in here. Oh, I have to go through the door first. We're going to send our crew into the shield room, take that thing out, and kill them with a pike beam. That is the easiest way to do it. We have the wrong button. Teleport them into the shield room. There we go. Start wrecking that thing in slow motion. They can't do a darn thing about it. They shouldn't be able to hurt us either, unless they get really lucky. Once those doors are through, we have all 4 mantises of ours smashing against their defenses, and we should have a pretty easy time of it. This is my favorite way to fight these flagship guys, taking out all the crew and then just slowly beating down the shields with unavoidable power. And like I said, it's unavoidable. There's nothing they can do about this. We get out of here, we power up the pike beam. I should have been powering that up already, but that's okay. We can take our time at this point because there is, like I said, not a darn thing they can do. Send them, not you, you guys can stay here, you have full health. Send them into the medbay, power up the medbay, and get ready to watch them burn. Their fire is actually spreading. Wow, I've never seen a fire spread through level 3 doors before, I don't think. That's an unusual sight. Very unusual indeed. Get them back into the teleporter and get ready to kill these suckers. There's nothing worth having power in at the moment, so we're just gonna shoot them. Let's shoot them in the helm so we don't miss in the future. Pow pow. Let us send a pike beam through there. That looks like a good way for us. We get 6 rooms that way. Zzzt. And one more fire from the burst laser should leave them dead. Here we go. Pop pop. Nice try, gentlemen. The ship is damaged, but not destroyed. We'll have to chase them down to make sure we can kill these suckers. Just as we gain the upper hand, they make their FTL jump, leaving some pitiful resources behind. But we will have to chase them down and continue our assault. I have no problem doing that. We took 1 damage in this fight because of a missile hitting us despite having 111% evade. Oh, we lost a power bar to there. Whoops. Whoops. Put that back where it's supposed to be. Power to there, power to there. We only need... this is the irritating stage, but honestly it's not that bad because we'll be using boarding, and they can't do a darn thing about us. So let's just power these off for now. Put power where it belongs in the engines. I wish I could have had that higher level. It would have been really nice. 56% evade? I think so. 55. Either way, ridiculously good evasion. 55, yeah, far more percent. Anyway, we're going to be powering up our defense drone in the next fight. We are going to be pummeling them in close combat on board the empty ship. And apart from that, I'm pretty much okay with it. We're going to head over here, though, first and attack this unvisited location. See if we can't get a little bit more money to power up our engines to maximum power. That would be nice. As soon as we arrive at the beacon, a rebel scout turns to engage. We power up weapons. What are they fighting us with? They have a defense drone Mark II, which I don't care about. Attack drone Mark I. They got a halberd beam and some terrible lasers. This is a really easy ship. That's weird. Okay, well, let's get in there and wreck their day. So, what are we going to start out with? They have no missiles, so there's no point doing that. There's literally nothing worth putting any power into here. But let's do this Hermes missile. No, there's no point. We can't get through their drone defenses. Whatever, let's just teleport on board and start fighting these guys. This may be a fairly slow battle process because we will be fighting people as we go. But I have no problem with making them suffer. So, what are we going to do for our next placement when we get there? They're going to run away to the medbay in a second. Yes, they are. We need to do some damage to systems, so we're going to send people into the drone control as well. Give them something to really think about. There are already 2 people in the medbay. They are healing really fast. That's a really high-powered medbay. This guy should die before he gets a chance to run, though. Yes, he is dead. We should be able to do some damage to the drone control, possibly take out the defense drone. They are running into the weapons. They're running all over the place. They don't know where they want to go. These guys have taken a whole pile of damage, though, so I think we're going to run them to cover. Yes, indeed. We did 1 stage of damage to the drone control, but that's not enough to do anything, really. Send these guys back into the medbay to get max healed at Mach 50. As the damage is done, they are going to be perfectly timed to swap out, unfortunately. That is a high-level medbay. That's irritating. Makes things a lot more difficult for us. We really need to be using our 2-stage attack here to separate them, divide and conquer, as it were. But as it stands, we only have 1. So we'll heal these guys up and try again in a second. I should actually send them in as soon as the recharge is done. These guys are going to run in and start healing. Yes, they are. Well, that's not very nice now, is it? Send these guys into the drone control again. They should send people to come fight us, and if we can go really quick with our 2nd stage fighters, we should be able to kill at least someone before they can get away. And they're ready to do the swap out right immediately. We're going to send people in the shield room this time, because that'll give them something to think about. Yes, here they come. They have nothing to do with that. If we can destroy this drone... How do they repair this so quickly? It's crazy. They're not NGs. They're swapping out people really fast. I can't do anything about this. I have to destroy this room first. Thankfully, with people in the shield room, they're not even considering coming in to fight us here. So if we can knock out that defense drone, we should be able to use a Hermes missile to kill these guys where they stand. They are so fast swapping those battles. If we can get this thing destroyed, though, we're all good. It just takes a little bit longer. A little bit. Okay, I have to run away. They're gonna repair it again, dang nabbit. I can't kill it fast enough. No matter what I do here, I'm just not fast enough. They're running all over the place trying to get healed up, though. It's pretty funny to watch. Okay, you guys go heal, because honestly, I'm not getting any progress here. Power in the medbay. Not getting any more progress here today, I don't think. But we're gonna have to run them away, too. Dang nabbit, and they're gonna repair that thing super fast. Okay. Second stage fighters are almost ready, but we need to teleport out first, and that's going to set on our timer again. This is irritating. Hopefully it takes them longer than they would like to repair the damage I've done so far, and we can send in our second wave and start doing damage again. Almost ready for the second wave. I don't even know what wave we're on. This is taking forever. Okay, fight them. I just want to kill them, and this is the only way I can. A little bit unfortunate. I should have planned ahead for this. Okay, kill those guys, make them run. They should run shortly, and if we can get people in the shield room, they should completely forget about you. This is the only way to do it, honestly. We have to get that room out of commission, otherwise they will come in and fight us. This guy might actually... No, he's going to get away too. I just can't kill them fast enough. They're cycling through so quickly. Is that drone offline? It looks like it may not be offline. Okay, we're going to hit them right now. Hit them in the medbay. Pow! Nice try, suckers. Get in the medbay, kill them where they stand. And now we win. It took a long time, but now we definitely win. Nothing you guys can do. You have no defenses and no way to heal yourselves back up. Bye-bye. Long fight, easy victory in the long term. There are no more lifetimes remaining on the ship, so we strip it of useful materials, getting a fuel drone part and another 76 scrap, which is more than enough to buy max level engines. Aww, yeah. Alright guys, send you back into the shield room so I can teleport you all in one fell swoop. Let's get you all healed back up again and ready to fight the second stage of the Rebel Flagship. We may have the same problem we just had fighting them, but you know what? I'm ready to do it. This is a melee-focused ship, so I think it's cool that we use melee focus to take down even the more tricky melee enemies. Alright, power in where it is needed. That will be good stuff. We will be wanting actually our defense drone on this stage, so maybe the extra power bar wasn't the best thing right now, but you know what? That's okay. We're going to power off our weapons too, because we don't need them, so I guess we could put full power in the systems. No reason in using the missiles and whatnot when we can't get them through the defenses anyway. Let us jump over here and fight the rebels. Bring it on, Rebel Flagship. Let's see what you got. We chase down the flagship once again and discover it's heavily damaged from the previous fight. Scans indicate it has redirected considerable power to its drones, so we get ready to take them down. We are immediately going to send our first stage of crew in missiles and start taking that system out of commission. We're also going to prepare our second stage to go in and start taking out their drone control. That's definitely... Oh, I forgot to turn the defense drone on, dang nabbit! That guy already got in. It only took a second that he got through our defenses. I really should have been on the ball on that one. Oh well. First stage into drone control. If we can knock that guy out before he gets to the doors, that would be fantastic, and we should because he is always on the peripheral of the drone control system. There we go. He is offline. Perfect. Also, awesome. We took out the missiles before they even managed to fire once. Here comes the first power surge, which we are going to cloak out of. We can teleport these guys back on board our ship, though. And cloaking time. Nice try. You can't do any damage to us that way. Once the cloak recharges, we'll send them back in here to keep destroying those key systems, and these guys are not going to be that scary. Alright, teleport in there and destroy the drone system. Take that sucker down. There we go. They are slowly losing power to all of their dangerous drones. And there's not a darn thing they can do. As we knock this system offline, it will completely turn off all of the drones, and they go off in about 3, 2, 1. Oh no, they didn't. Sometimes they do. Apparently this time they chose not to. They actually decided to stay and try and fight us. But all things considered, I'm not that worried. These guys are more or less neutered now, unless the drones they randomly summon during these power surges happen to be really powerful, but we do have cloaks for most of them, so honestly, not a big deal. Let's just cloak out now just for fun, not like they can hurt us with this set of drones anyway, given that they're almost entirely beam, and they wear off incredibly quickly because the drone control node is completely destroyed. Their shields are broken. Let's send these guys in here to destroy the helm, and let's start powering up our weapons of mass destruction. We can actually turn the defense drone off now. I don't need it. That was disappointing, to say the least. I was kind of hoping I'd actually get some use out of that guy. Let's teleport back to their ship, I guess. There's no point in doing any more damage. Might as well wait till this room gets destroyed and then get them out of there. And again, nothing is going to happen. These drones are going to fire at us all day and not do a single point of damage. Ah, it's such an easy life. Alright, pike beam them. Let's do some nice damage here. Let's get 6 right up those rooms. Zip. There we go. Let's turn on our burst laser as well by turning off our teleporter once that system power restores to us. And we'll just chill out here destroying rooms with the greatest of ease. Boop. I don't care about your power surges. There's literally not a darn thing you can do. Fry up those rooms. Let's hit them somewhere else for fun. Let's hit them in the engines. And we'll pike beam them in the same place. I should probably just turn on auto fire, but this is the last shot we need to kill these suckers. So, bye-bye. And down they go. Nice try, Rebel Flagship. You are destroyed once again. Just as we finally gain the upper hand, they find a way to make an FTL jump. In their new state, they'll have to get closer to the base to be a threat, so we have about some time. We'll have to keep up our assault. We get 2 fueled, a drone part, and 19 scrap, and that is more than enough for me. We're going to put some power out of the engines into the oxygen bay, which should get us at the ability to keep oxygen in this room with a hole in it, despite the fact that it has a hole in it. If we open up some adjacent rooms, it should be even easier, because of the huge flow of oxygen with this high-level oxygen generation system. Let's get in here and kill that drone, repair the damage, and then jump over to kill the Rebel Flagship once and for all. Yeah, it's actually almost fully re-oxygenated, despite the fact there's a hole in the floor. That's pretty darn cool. Okay, Kapalka, you can go in there and do the repairs. You actually have the best repair skill out of any of our engineers, although neither of you are fantastic. No one is even tier 1, really. But that's okay. I'm cool with that. Close those doors. Let's get ready to hunt that sucker down. Actually, you know what? We can go over here and fight these guys. Extend it a little bit longer. Get a little bit more money just for fun. Or we could just come here and end the game. Why not? We might as well go kill those extra guys. Just for fun. Just for the challenge, and just because they're there, honestly. I am missing 1 power bar in our teleporter. Let's jump over here, kill these guys, and then chase them down at this beacon. Should we? I'm so whatever. Let's still here and fight them. I'm not gonna think about it anymore. Let's just go. Go and fight the fools. It's a drone with 5 shields. That's no fun. Long-range scanners show the system is empty of any capital ships, so clearly it's not of strategic value. However, FTL signatures just show a Rebel scout jump nearby. But this isn't fun. This isn't a ship I can get in and actually kill. This is a ship I'd have to slowly pummel down the shields with Hermes missiles, while you're dodging me in nice 4 dodge bars. Nothing fun about this. I'm just gonna get out of here as quickly as possible, head to the repair beacon if I need to use my cloak, and then we're just gonna go fight the flagship, because this was obviously a mistake to do. Alright, here we go. We jump right now. We jump. Oh, they're moving on quite quickly, and they're gonna take this over too. Whatever. Let's just jump straight here, fight the guys at this beacon before they have a chance to run, and everything should be just tickety-boo. Here we go. We're not certain how it's able to keep fighting with the amount of damage it has sustained. It looks like the flagship has transferred power to the teleporter as well as to some kind of super weapon. Well, the teleporter is not that scary. There's no one in here. Yes. So instead, we're going to power up our weaponry, bloop, and also maybe a little bit of bloop. We take power out of the oxygen because, hey, why not? And we're going to help pummel down that Zoltan shield so we can send our crew in, smash the systems they have remaining, and take them down from the inside. Hermes missile, smash that against them for no reason. Oh, forgot about that first salvo of missiles. Alright, let's cloak that out. And they managed to hit us with one of them anyway. 101% dodge chance. Why, you no work. Whatever. Okay. Oh, you're not in the engines room, Kapelka. That's stupid of me. Get in there. That's probably why they hit us. We can put them back in the right room. Whoops. Okie dokie. I feel like a fool now. We need to smash that shield, so that's just what we're going to try and do. We can hit them. Probably the best way to do it is across this way. So we can hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rooms if they all hit. I only did 2 damage to their overshield though, so I have a feeling that some of those did not connect. Hermes missile there. And there we go. I think I'm going to miss with this cloak too. That was badly timed on all fronts. That's unfortunate. Also, we're losing oxygen quite badly. We're down to 65%. We should turn that back on shortly, but I have not yet done so. Power up those shields quickly, gentlemen. Hit them there. There we go. Get into that ship. We need to get in there and do damage right now. Turn off the weaponry. Turn off the weaponry, power up there, get those systems back online, power in there, get you into the missile launcher, turn that thing off, thank you very much. I'd much rather have them be a lot less dangerous than they currently are. We're going to quickly turn on our drone bay, because we can't stop the missiles. Shoot those missiles down! Shoot the missiles! One of them, good enough. Good enough. You know what, I don't even care. Okay, here comes some more deadly lasers, but that's okay, they're not going to do any damage to us. Send these guys in and start taking out their systems, first starting with the shields. There's another power surge incoming, but we're going to cloak that one out so it's not going to be a problem. Here it comes, and out we go. Nice try. We're going to turn off our drone, because honestly there's no point. Power back into the oxygen. No, that's fully powered as well. There's literally nothing for us to do here except for prepare our pike beam for action. Teleport these guys back on board our ship so we can send them into the shield room in a second and wreak havoc against the flagship. They may have done some damage already, but they're not definitely going to. I'm messing up all my words. They're definitely not going to have a chance of taking us out here. Send them into the shield room. Kill everything. Take out all the important systems. Do damage to the enemy. Here comes some shots. Oh, that's badly timed. If those hit, they could actually do some damage. Unfortunately for them, they hit unmanned rooms, so it didn't do anything to us in the long term. Send these guys in here, take out the helm. We're going to pike beam the ship while we're still on it, because we're crazy. Right across there. And only hit 5 rooms, but you know what? 5 rooms, definitely not something to complain about. Here come some more shots against us. Ow, ow, ow. That's okay, though. We have our cloak ready again when they fire that next super salvo, so we can just hide. And once this thing is down, we'll just put full power into killing them instantly. Oh, you jerks. You bring that back right at the wrong time. Okay, shoot them up through there. Okay. That's irritating. Well, you know what? There's nothing we can do about it. We're just going to funnel some power into our weaponry and take these fools down. Here comes a power surge, I believe, except I don't see one. That's okay. We're going to smash some more systems while we're on board here. Might as well. There's no reason not to. Shoot them with the burst laser. Shoot them with the pike beam. Shoot them with the Hermes missile. Can't hurt our own guys anyway because of that shield. Here comes another power surge. We're going to cloak out this one as well. Once it fires. Fume, we're cloaked. Nice try. Smash some more systems. Get over there. You get over there. Smash those systems. Burst laser on the shields. They'll go down soon, and then we will actually kill them. It's just unfortunate timing the way it worked out. Hit them with the Hermes missile. And now we can get out of there. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, you have had a fine time smashing the enemy ship to your heart's content. It's time to come back home. Power up the oxygen into the teleporter. Come back on board, gentlemen, after you destroy that system just for fun, so you can say you wrecked the entire interior of the enemy flagship. Take it out, come on. Go on, hurry up, gentlemen. I know it's a high power system, but there we go. Back on board our ship, and now they die. We hit them with a pike beam right up through there, and a burst laser right up through there, and a Hermes missile in there for fun. Bye-bye. And down they go. You missed us with every shot of your final salvo, too. You poor fools. Thanks to the valiant effort of the VSS Violence and her successful crew, Warrior, Brawler, Fighter, Accountant, Kapulka, Matt, Kazak, and Jones, the Rebel's flagship was destroyed, throwing their fleet into chaos and ensuring a Rebel Federation victory. Well, I'd say that was a job well done. Let's take a look here at our scoreboard. Wow. Congratulations, we've defeated the Rebel Flagship and ensured the victory with a high score of 5,350 points. Very, very nice. Let's see how that came on our overall scoreboards. Man, I cannot speak. That is our second place, surprisingly enough. It was not first, was the most scrap we've ever collected, though, 2,420. Pretty cool. As far as ship best goes, this is easily our highest, coming much higher than the VSS Leviathan, my previous best. As far as achievements go, I don't think we earned anything new. Nope, but we did have a fantastic run. So thank you for watching, everyone. This has been VanguardOfValor playing FTL, Faster Than Light, on board the VSS Violence, our Mantis Cruiser Type A. If you like the episode, excuse me. If you like the episode, don't forget to like the episode, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.